First of all, just coming to Kigali is like my second home. I think this year alone I've been here like 4 times. I love this place with all my heart. The people of Rwanda have been so kind to me. They've embraced me. They've embraced my music. And that love is the energy I'm bringing to Kigali. That, excellence of wanting to match the excellence of the Rwandese people in how beautiful this place is and how well kept it is. That's the energy I'm bringing to Rwanda. I'm also very happy to be the ambassador of the BAL in this season. Unfortunately, the Kenyan team, Nairobi City Thunder, won't be participating on this round, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the games. I was in Johannesburg a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed the game. I especially enjoyed the Rwanda team at RSF because they really brought a good game that time. I'm looking forward to watching the games. I'm looking forward to getting immersed in basketball. I love basketball. I think also in the continent, I don't know if there's an African artist who's played basketball more than me, because I grew up playing basketball. That's my sport. So I love it. And I can't wait to see what the games have in store for us. Yeah.
All right. So you recently met His Excellency Kagame.
Yes.
During the NBA All-Star events in the United States. Was there anything especially discussed during that event?
Our meeting was short. We didn't have a moment to discuss much. But of course, every time I meet President Kagame, it's very special to me because I look up to him as a leader, as a father figure, and many other things. I think he's one of the African leaders who's doing the most for not only development on one side, but also for sport. He's been at the forefront of bringing this, he's been at the forefront of building the development of basketball in Africa. And we just spoke about basketball, man. We spoke about you guys. We spoke about young basketball players, young talented sportsmen and women who are looking to take their sport who are looking to take their gifts to the next level. And it was a beautiful moment. I'm looking forward to spending time with him some more. Maybe next time we'll have a chance to really chop it up. Yeah.
All right. My name is Wycliffe from Aciye.
Yes.
This year's BAL halftime lineup is beautiful celebration of Eastern African talent, you, Joshua Baraka, and the rest.
Yeah.
So what do you think this collective of Eastern African presence at BAL says about the current state of our music industry?
Yeah.
And how does it feel to be creating this moment in a city that has always shown you so much that?
Oh, man. First of all, I think it's such a special thing to have an all East African lineup in this moment, simply because I feel like for a long time, East African art was made to feel like we weren't worthy of some spaces. And I want to thank the BAL for proving to everybody that East Africa does have some very amazing music, heavy-hitting music. I'm looking forward to the performance. I'm looking forward to watching Joshua. I'm looking forward to... Unfortunately, I really wanted to perform my song with LA tomorrow, but LA is in America. But I'm jazzed to be here, man, and I can't wait to see what the event has in store. Have I answered your question?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is not your first time in Rwanda.
Yes.
What gets you genuinely excited to being back here and stepping onto that stage?
The food. The food, man. I just want to come, eat Rwandese food, eat sombe with the goat meat inside. That's the first thing. The second thing is I come to Rwanda to see what Africa should look like. Because, for a long time, anytime we are being given model cities, we are being given Geneva, Switzerland, and all these places. And I'm always telling people there's Kigali. So I'm here to enjoy the beauty of Kigali. And then third, I love the people. The people are so calm, they're peaceful, they're amazing. And fourth, basketball. I mean, not to put basketball at the bottom, because basketball is also brought me here. But if I'm to put the hierarchy of things that bring me to Kigali year on year, I think those are the things that really tick me.
Man, you are a huge fan of Arsenal.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of Arsenal. Visit Rwanda all the time.
So your collaboration with Al-Kiba on Finale
Yes.
has been a massive buzz across the region.
Wow.
And on top of that, you featured Arsenal footage in that music.
Yes.
Now that Arsenal won the Champions League, How do you, I mean, the English...
Even Champions League will win. What's the problem? But yes.
Now that Arsenal won the English Premier League,
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And walk us through the thought process of creating Finale and thinking of featuring Arsenal in that video.
Yeah. So first of all, I recorded Finale 2 years ago with Ali Kiba in Dar es Salaam. And when I was writing the song, what was going on in my mind is I want to make a song that puts people in a champion mindset. And every time you listen to that song, if you're pre-gaming to go to work, if you're going to the gym, wherever you're going, you're preparing as if you're preparing for a final. Because life, every day could be your final. And I honestly didn't know that this song would build up to this moment. Actually, when we were doing the video, my wife and I were just joking, and we were like, how cool would it be if we put like some Arsenal fans, because all of my friends are Arsenal fans. I don't choose them by the team they support. Of course, I have friends in other teams, but my inner circle has very many Arsenal supporters. And we were like, how cool will it be to create a moment where we have people watching an Arsenal game in this house party? And of course, when we were shooting it, I think maybe 6 weeks ago, or not even 6 weeks ago, we shot that video last year, right? We shot that video last year in January. This year in January? Oh yeah. We shot that video this year in January. And honestly, when I put Arsenal in the video, it was like a pun, but deep down, I knew that this was going to be our season. And I hate to say I'm a prophet, but you can see what's happening now. And I don't know, man, I'm so excited to be here. I didn't even sleep last night. I slept in the flight coming here because I'm so sleepy. Like, I haven't slept. I was too excited. Leo Silali!
And lastly, you've also built, a catalog of Rwandan artists that you have collaborated with, including the latest hit that is going to be out soon with the band. Looking back, who has been the most easiest artist to work with around here?
Hey man, all Rwandese artists are my friends, and they're also easy to work with. They're all beautiful human beings. When I work with musicians, I always look for somebody who is willing to leave their ego out the room and step into the room with their gift. And man, working with Bruce Melodie is, I think, the most talented vocalist in East Africa, I dare say. I don't think there's anybody who can singing more than Bruce Melodie. I don't think there's a better producer in East Africa who has captured the soul of East Africa more than LA. And I'm not talking about in Rwanda, I'm talking about the region. Like, LA is such a young boy with a very old soul. Me and Mike Kaihura have a ton of songs that are unreleased. And I keep on wondering, like, Mike, when are you going to release them? Of course, there's a moment there he couldn't release music, but he finally was able to. And a bunch of other Rwandese artists that maybe I haven't mentioned here, but Kivumbi King as well, I have a song with him, but we haven't gotten a moment to just wrap it up. I love working with Rwandese musicians. Yeah, they are beautiful people. And also, I find Rwandese artists to be more musical than your average African artist. There's something in that, what do you call that, chili? There's something in that akabanga that makes them very good musicians.
So, as you said, you have collaborated with other Rwandan artists.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time to have your own show in Kigali?
My own show in Kigali? Yeah. Guys, I'm a new artist. I'm a new artist. I'm a young artist. I'm coming up, by the way. I did do my own show in Kigali many times with Sauti, but as BN, you're right. I haven't had a moment to just come and do like a BN concert. And I'm looking forward to see what that holds. For now, I'll keep on plugging on things that are already moving. But thank you for the challenge. And not even a challenge, it's just a moment to come and break bread with my people. I know I have a lot of soul to give. And I would love to come and do a BN show and invite all of my brothers who I've collaborated with over the years to come and work with me on the show. Yeah. So Bruce in Torre, and me and you need to have a conversation because Bruce is my guy.
Thank you. My name is Giovanni. I work for INYARWANDA.com. Events like Basket African League are bringing music, culture, and sports. How important are those platforms like this for African artists to reach a global audience?
Yeah. I went to watch the NBA All-Star event, and actually that's where I met President Kagame. And when I saw the economy that's built around sports and music, and I saw the number of jobs that that economy contributes and the revenue that it brings to that state of LA at that time, then it made me really think about our economy and our continent and how many jobs it can create and how many dreams it can fulfill. So we don't create these events just for anything, for any reason, but to empower our youth, to make sure that they also see sport as a viable thing and to give them the opportunities we didn't have. When I was growing up, man, there was no BAL. But now there's going to be, in the next couple years, a very vibrant scene with people graduating university and high school and going to play in the BAL. And who knows what's about to happen. And music and sport are the two things that unite people in the world the most. So anytime people are watching the World Cup, there's a song to match it. When you go watch the NBA, when I'm watching the BAL, at any time when the sport is happening, there's a song to match the occasion. So those two things marry, and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of the marriage that puts food on the table for families across the continent.
For the Rwanda's music industry, as you have mentioned, those artists from Rwanda who are talented. What do you think East African industry, music industries need to improve so that artists can compete on global level like others on different countries?
I think we are competing on a global level. You know, a lot of times when you're eating your food, sometimes the wrong thing to do is to look at your friend's plate and see what your friend's plate has. But it's only a matter of time because we are doing everything right. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to say that there's a region that's doing better than us. We are doing our thing. And people are killing themselves to make sure you guys are getting killer music. We are putting out the right songs. And I think now, I've never lived in a time when East African music has been at the forefront of East Africans' people. It's always been, sometimes it's Nigerian music that's massive, and I love it because it's all African music. And sometimes it's American music that's big. But right now, the biggest music in Rwanda the biggest song in Rwanda is a Rwandese song. Yeah, I'm so fortunate to be part of it. That Rwandese song is in the biggest, is topping charts in Kenya too. And because that Rwandese song has a Uganda, it's topping charts in Uganda. So right now, to East Africans, we are their global ambassadors. And all we need to do is keep on doing what you're doing. Now you have to ask yourself also, as journalists, what story are you telling? Because you know me, my degree was in journalism. Yes, and I know there's something called agenda setting. And as you guys set the agenda for what's going to happen, you need to set the agenda to prime East African music and tell the world our story so that the world understands and gets us. But the artists are killing it. Right now, as we speak, LA is in America. What is he doing in America? He's pushing for you guys. He's pushing for us because when LA makes it in America, I make it in America. You get?
Yeah. So my last question, any message for your fans who we are trying to hear?
Come, let's celebrate, let's party. Yo, I love this place. You people are my siblings. Actually, for a long time, people used to think I'm from Rwanda. And I'm happy that they do because it means they think I am a proper human being, you know? So I can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be amazing. The show is going to be amazing. I think I have my dancers are almost landing. I'm here with my entire crew. And I can't wait to come and give and share.